Yeah, last time we recorded the podcast, we had another busy week with the band, and here we are again.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
It was a good show though at 1867.
It was with 156 Silence.
Yeah, and Giblets and Spiral.
Yeah.
Other than all of the construction that I was kind of warned about, but I was not entirely prepared for the whole street in front of the venue to be locked down, and then we had to carry drums for like a block and a half, but we brought a cart.
Yeah, thank God you brought that.
Yeah, I'm glad it fit.
The boys weren't there to help. We were there first. It was ridiculous.
We usually are.
We keep things running in the band.
My hair. Do you want my hair? It might be your hair.
No, collect it and put it in my pocket.
I'm putting it on the floor.
That's fine. This floor needs to get clean. Ashley came over and I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. It's just a mess here. You can't tell though, because like in this frame, this is perfect.
Everywhere else in the house, it looks like a hoarder lives here.
It does. It genuinely, and she's being polite. Like
it's not that bad. You look like you actually live here. We went to one of my friend's boyfriend's house, and when we walked in, I was literally like, this house looks staged. Like, does anyone actually live here? There was no dust. The books were like neatly just displayed on a shelf, like not upright, not like your movies back here, but like, I don't know. It didn't look real.
I will say that I couldn't be with him and he would not want to be with me. Jordan and I are the same amount of messy. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be okay. But like, if I get with someone that isn't my level of messy, I'm so sorry.
But what if they just clean up after you and it's just nice?
Well, then I feel like they would resent me for always being
That's
messy.
true.
I don't want that. I want everyone to be happy.
Yes.
But anyway, thank you for joining me again.
Of course. Happy to be here. Just went and had a massage. And now I got to bring the energy back up because I was definitely zenned out there for a minute. Chloe with Primal Fire Healing Arts. She does. I'm not even going to try and pronounce how you say the massage. It's a Japanese word. It starts with an A. But yeah, she massages with her feet, and this was my first time having that done, and it was actually phenomenal. And then she also did some like access bar energy work a little bit.
Ooh.
And she describes it as closing tabs in your brain.
Oh,
right.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
I need that.
Yeah. So super cool.
Our guitarist Jack is the one that put us on to her. I need to schedule my appointment. I know my gift card is expired, and that's fine.
She'll still accept it.
You think so?
She will. She's a sweetheart.
Because like, I just need to go, and I told Jack too. I'm like, I'm just gonna go schedule it. I know I need to. I have my Bonnie, and Bonnie does like, she's very sports massage, but I like the clearing tabs. That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Can I just have her clear all my tabs out?
Yeah.
That's what I've got going on.
Love it.
Okay. Anyway, so I have a fun mix of stories for you today.
Okay.
Some of them are like relationship stuff. Some of them are friend stuff. So I'm excited. And yeah, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's get started. We're going to start out strong. My 31 female, boyfriend 25 male, Googled, "Is my girlfriend a bully?" And I'm heartbroken.
Oh.
My boyfriend and I have very, very different styles of argument. I had a pretty traumatic childhood. My dad's dead and my mom doesn't like me. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
Jeez. Okay.
And I'm used to horrific arguments where people yell terrible things and everyone shrugs it off. My boyfriend, on the other hand, hasn't had much conflict in his life so far. He's also a fair bit younger than me. When we argue, I get very logical and rational, and honestly, I can be pretty mean. I don't get angry or shouty, except when he talks over me, which always infuriates me. I argue more like a lawyer in court than I do his girlfriend. But I do make sarcastic comments like, quote, "Nice to see you're doing that for X when you wouldn't do that for me." Or when he mentions how his parents' divorce when he was two affected him. She said it like that. I'm not judging. Like, I feel like divorce is rough whenever. I can be like, "Oh, poor you," because like my dad killed himself.
Oh, girl. Is she going to therapy? She needs to go to therapy.
You need to go to therapy. Like, let's just stop it right here. Honey, go to therapy.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay. And various awful other things happened. I know it's not a competition, but it drives me mad when he tries to excuse behavior at 25 with, well, I was bullied at school or whatever. I went on his Mac yesterday to change the background to something cute, which I've done a few times. I went to Google the picture that I wanted and his previous searches came up. And this one said, quote, "Is my girlfriend a bully?"
Oh.
I was horrified. So I know I shouldn't have, but I went to his history to see when he Googled it, and he had spent ages reading articles about abusive relationships and signs of emotional abuse or even domestic abuse. I don't even shout. To top it off, a little later when he, oh, okay. Sorry, this just took me by surprise. To top it off, a little while later, he'd released himself to videos.
Oh dear.
Okay, there we go. Nice. Obviously really upset. I feel like she's diminishing a lot here, but okay. Anyway, I confronted him immediately, and when he said it wasn't about me, question mark, question mark, question mark, we argued. He starts shaking immediately, and often our arguments end with him crying and saying everything is his fault. He has a major self-hate issue, which he was going into therapy for, but stopped because of money. I've told him to start again. But anyway, he said that when we argue that he feels bullied, attacked, and in danger. And his therapist said that he should look up abusive relationships to see why he reacts that way. He claims that he doesn't even think that I'm abusive. But when I first said, "You think I'm abusive?" he said, "You found my diary?" Oh, so he said that it's there too. I feel like this might be a deal breaker for me. His reactions to my mean but not at all abusive argument style makes me feel like a monster. And with my background, I'm just not sure I can be with someone who has so little life experience that they think, oh, poor you is abusive.
I have so many thoughts, but yes,
But also, I'm feeling a bit at a sunk cost fallacy creeping in. I don't massively want to start over again. He's met my family. We live together. I was single for ages before we got together. Is this worth breaking up over? And if not, what should I do? Am I being unreasonable or is he? I've also booked us couples counseling in 2 weeks, but I'm going mad over here.
Couples counseling, I think, will help them a lot see, for him to see her perspective and for her to see his perspective. But right out of the gate, she is passive aggressive. That doesn't lead to good results. Like, I'll make passive aggressive comments sometimes towards people. And like, even if you're trying to be like sarcastic, like people can take it the wrong way, especially if there's already tension somewhere. So it also, does she want to be with someone who's had a super traumatic background so they can like trauma bond? Like, just because his parents only got divorced when he was 2 and she has all this other stuff going on with a dead parent and a parent who hates her, like, I don't know, she can still sympathize with him and he can sympathize with her. But
I just feel like when you love someone, you need to meet them where they're at. And like, if you know that sarcastic comments hurt him, stop making them in the heat of an argument.
Yeah.
But like you said, do you really want to date someone that has the same life experiences?
Yeah. Couples counseling. Are there any updates?
We don't have any updates.
Okay.
Top comment though. You are in fact a bully. You're by your own admission mean and mocking.
Yeah.
You also don't seem to actually care about his feelings whatsoever and only how things affect you. You should absolutely break up because you are terrorizing him.
Oh, I don't know if they need to break up. Like, if she doesn't make some changes, then yeah, for his sake, I feel like they should break up. But she can work on herself.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of on team breakup.
Oh, dang.
Let him go find someone that can empathize with him, that can sympathize with him.
Yeah.
Okay, so then she responded to that top comment and said, okay, that's hard to hear, but the honesty is really helpful. I was leaning towards breaking up, so I think that's what I should do. He just gets upset when I say it and says that he didn't mean the Google search the way that I took it and that he loves me and wants to be with me. I'm going to be breaking his heart by breaking up with him, but you're right. He'd be better off with someone else.
I mean, if she is looking out, it sounds like she does have his best interest in mind from that comment.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Someone responded to her comment and said, dude, even when you consent to try to do the right thing, you're doing it within your imagined perspective that somehow you have won over on him. You just can't stop yourself from being a bully. That's a serious problem that you have. I don't know what else to say. I sympathize with you, but you need to check in with yourself first. More checks than you think.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Because even in that, she's just like, oh, but he's going to be really heartbroken. And I don't know. I don't think she respects him.
And even if he is heartbroken, I mean, maybe this is their first serious relationship. I mean, yeah, when you live together with someone, breakups are hard, but life goes on. And maybe he'll eventually, if they break up, he will realize that it was for the better. If he's writing in his diary and looking up stuff and even like venting in videos that he isn't happy and his girlfriend might be a bully or is a bully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think breakup. I feel bad for this entire situation.
Yeah.
I think that she needs to get into therapy to deal with her stuff. I think she is a bully. I don't think that she respects him at all. And I think that she needs to move on so that he can also move on. And yeah, it's going to hurt. Breakups hurt, especially when you do love the person. But yeah, I just don't think the respect's there.
Yeah. Or if before she makes a passive aggressive comment, she needs to keep it to herself and think for a minute, how is this going to come across before I actually say it?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Very good point. So do you think they should break up or they can work it out?
I think they can work it out. So I'm on team work it out. Maybe try a little longer if they both really still love each other and they're trying to work through it. But yeah, it's going to take more of a commitment, I think, from her to change how she talks to him and treats him.
I'm team breakup.
Okay.
I hope you guys broke up. Let's see. Yeah, that's
Don't have a baby to try and fix everything.
Oh my gosh, that's the best advice. Don't have a baby. Don't have a baby, guys.
Go get a dog, get married, and have a baby. That'll fix everything.
Oh gosh. Moving on. You're a bridesmaid.
Yes.
And it's very difficult for me to not just have all wedding and bridesmaids episodes because I don't know.
Because you're in the zone. You're in the mood.
4 months, right? June to July, July to October. 4 months.
It's coming quick.
I need to cut out sugar month 3, so that's exciting.
Oh, geez.
I don't know why. That's like what I'm like, annoying about. Anyway, okay, so this is coming from r/bridesmaids.
Okay. Ooh.
First time bridesmaid and not sure what is normal. I haven't read these. I don't read these ahead of time, so I don't even know if this one's juicy. If it's not, we'll just move on.
Okay.
But okay. I have a friend getting married, and I am one of the bridesmaids. We were discussing the bachelorette party, and I had no idea that the bride doesn't pay for any of it. Initially, I agreed to the plan of spending a weekend in an exclusive city and visiting an expensive museum because I thought either 1, I just pay for myself, or 2, the bride would help pay since the party is her idea. I just found out that the bridesmaids are paying for it and completely covering the bride's cost of everything. We are covering the hotel, multiple attraction tickets, and even covering the price of an expensive exclusive museum experience that she specifically requested. This is all new to me, and I am in shock. If I get married, I would never plan a trip so expensive and make everyone else pay for me. I especially would not request an exclusive experience that can only be optional while knowing all of my friends are paying for me. They would be taking time out of the week and money out of their wallets just for me. I wouldn't want them to pay for me on top of it. That's just crazy. I can barely afford the dress that I'm only wearing once. I love my friend, but I can't wait until this wedding stuff is over with.
I thought you were paying for everything. You're not paying for my dress?
I'm not paying for your dress.
What?
I know.
I thought I was going to get a new pair of shoes out of this. Come on.
I'm not doing that. I am paying for your hair.
Ooh, okay.
So
all right.
there's that.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay, there we go.
I think it's safe to say that every bridal or wedding party operates differently. I mean, I've been a bridesmaid a few times, and I guess we haven't gone on any like crazy trips or anything. But I would say she just needs to be real with like the maid of honor, at least. If she doesn't want to like stress out the bride, like she could pull the maid of honor aside and be like, look, I am strapped for cash. I will pay for myself, but I honestly cannot pay additionally for the bride.
Yeah. And I just feel like, to be honest, as the bride, I would feel terrible that one of my friends felt this way. And like for my bachelorette party, we're doing a Girls Gone Mild weekend. And when we were discussing where to stay, Laura was kind of like encouraging the Airbnb. And I didn't realize that the room that she wanted was like $1,500 for the weekend.
Oh, at the hotel.
At the hotel.
Yeah, yeah.
The room was $1,500 that she was just going to pay for. And I was like, absolutely not. Because the Airbnb is like half that price.
I'm glad that you're more on Earth and not somewhere else in the stratosphere.
No, because like, I mean, I've been that bridesmaid where I'm strapped for cash. And then I feel like obligated to pay for things. And like, yeah, that is kind of the way that it works sometimes. Like, I've never been on a bachelorette trip where the bride paid.
Okay.
But like at the same time, for my bachelorette trip, I don't want everyone to pay for me because I would feel guilty.
Yeah.
About like making people feel pressured to do that. Mm-hmm. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah. I've never heard of that either, I guess. I honestly don't know if it's just tradition for the bride to not pay for anything for the bachelorette party. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but if it is a trip like that where things are very expensive, you know, at that point, you might have to chip in a little bit.
Yes. Yes. That's what I'm saying. So like for my trip, I fully plan on chipping in for stuff.
Yeah.
And like again, if I'm requesting expensive things, then I feel like I should pay for them. So like I wouldn't request expensive things unless I could pay for the experience for my bridesmaids. Like staying at the hotel, if I could afford that, that's what we would do.
Yeah.
On me. Let's go, girls.
The hotel is gorgeous. And at first I was like, I would rather just be at the hotel the whole time. But yeah, then when I did start looking into the prices, I was like, oh dear.
Yeah.
And it's not a hotel room where you can like fit everyone in one room, because I'll sleep on an air mattress or something, or we'll just snuggle.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think you could get away with that at this hotel since it's like an older hotel and the rooms are smaller.
Yeah. Remember that time that we were on tour and Cole brought his air mattress, but it was a queen size?
It didn't fit anywhere.
It was just a mistake. He meant to grab a twin, but he grabbed the queen.
And then he eventually we went to Walmart and he bought a twin size. And then that's how the whole escapade of Cole is missing started.
Yeah, because he lied to the internet and said that we left him. What a drama queen.
Yeah.
What a drama queen mattress.
Good times. I love our band excursions.
Fleur.
That's
when he became Fleur.
Except Fleur.
Good times. Okay, so top comment. I think it started as taking the bride out to a bar or a club and you pay for her drinks. Yeah. Now it seems like it's morphed into a mini vacation that she gets to pick and then you have to pay for. Start talking to the other bridesmaids and see if this fits into their budget. If it does, then great. If not, then talk to the maid of honor about this getting out of hand. Like, hey, my budget is only $400. So it seems like you're picking things up that I just can't afford. And I guess I'll have to drop out. And then she responded to that. And she said, I'm so stressed out. They all want a budget about $600 each. I have to spend more than $1,500 for someone else's party. I don't like that. I don't like that. You shouldn't have to go. You could be sick.
Yeah. Yeah. She just has to communicate that it's too much for her.
Yeah.
For one of my friends' weddings, we were supposed to go to Worlds of Fun.
Nice.
And then we were going to go to like is it the red light district?
Down in Kansas City.
In Kansas City. Yeah. We were going to do all that, but it was also kind
Power
of
and lights.
Power and light. I was going to say the red light district's not right, because that's where the prostitutes are. And that's not what we're doing.
That's right. That's not it.
Power and light district.
Power and light district.
Thank you. I'm glad you caught that, because I knew that wasn't right.
I was like, red light district. No. You're not in Amsterdam.
Roxanne. Okay. Anyway, yes, Power Light District. But it was during COVID, so we ended up just staying in town and like just going to the old market. But I guess we never even got to the point of discussing prices really, and if the bride was gonna pay for any of it. I guess on my side, I just assumed that she would also pay her own way, or that maybe the maid of honor would also be paying for her. But yeah, we just never really got that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess like, again, my whole thing is like, I've been on 2 bachelorette trips, but neither one of them were like crazy. And then my bachelorette trip, like you have the option to go to the spa, but also you don't have to go to the spa. Like you don't have to. You can just hang out and you can go do your own thing. And apparently it's a really cute town. So you can do your own excursions, whatever. I am down The only thing is like, you know, when we get there Friday night, I just want everyone to like stay in, and we're going to do some watercoloring and mahjong. And then Saturday night, we're going to go out. We're going to get barbecue and then just go out on the town. And then Sunday, the only thing I have on the docket is Laura and I are going to go to church. I'm going to force everyone to be Catholic. I'm just kidding.
I would go to church with you, Eliss.
Oh, come on out.
100% would.
Come on out. Come on out. I think we might be super hungover. Maybe. I don't know.
When they're giving you the body of Christ, you're going to be like, can I have another one?
One more.
Just one
Can
more.
Jesus help soak up some stuff?
Yeah.
It's very low key, and that's what I want. I don't want people to stress over my bachelorette party.
I'm excited because also how often do you get to go on little friend excursions too? So I want a massage. I'm excited.
Great. You and Laura have the same vacation mentality, whereas like Laura likes to go do stuff and you like to go do stuff.
Yes. I want to explore. I have FOMO, and that's not a bad thing. Like if I'm in a new place, I want to go do it all.
And the other thing about that too is I am not that way. I love the hotel, love to lay in bed. And if it wasn't for, I really vacation mainly with you, to be honest, on tour. But you and Laura, I wouldn't go do things. I would just stay in the hotel. So I'm glad that you guys are coming. And then the Satchel Grande girls. You've met the Satchel Grande girls, right?
Oh yeah. Knock and
Jamie.
Yep.
I don't think you've met Brittany and Megan.
No, I have not.
Okay. Yeah.
Not yet.
Everyone's going to get along. I'm just so stoked. I'm so stoked. I had Megan on another episode. So Yeah. All right. So what do you think she should do?
Yeah, she just needs to chat with the maid of honor first. I don't know if I would bring it up to all of the bridesmaids, because if the bride caught wind of that, it could come across as, oh, she's gossiping about it, you know? So I would just do a one-on-one with the maid of honor first.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And go from there.
I think you're right.
Them ladies can be catty and
Yeah. Okay. Like, this is my bias in my head is like, if they're planning like these expensive trips, I feel like they're catty.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Not as easygoing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a good chance.
My friend is moving away for her boyfriend, and I don't think she actually wants to. I, 29 female, have a close friend, 31 female, who is talking about moving away because her boyfriend gave her an ultimatum. Either we're moving or I'm leaving. The thing is I genuinely don't think she wants to go. Her entire family is here. Her friends are here. She likes living here. In all the years I've known her, she has never talked about wanting to move away. In fact, she's always said that she saw herself staying here long term and even raising a family here. Our city isn't some tiny middle of the nowhere town either. It's a decent sized city on the western side of the US. There's plenty to do, good jobs, and a lot of opportunities, especially for the field that her and I are both in. Most people who know her boyfriend get the impression that it looks like he looks down on our city and he thinks that he's above it. He's moved around a lot throughout his life and consistently talks about wanting to move somewhere better. And that's fine if that's what he wants, but it doesn't seem like he's considering what she wants. And what bothers me is that every conversation about moving seems centered around keeping him happy rather than what she actually wants for her own future. If he had approached it as a decision, that would be one thing, but telling your partner we're moving or I'm leaving feels more like a demand than a compromise.
Yeah. When it's phrased that way, that's not cool.
Exactly. Maybe I'm too close to the situation, but it seems like she's preparing to leave behind her support system, her family, and the life that she genuinely is happy living because she's afraid of losing this relationship. And honestly, none of us really like him. For people who have been in similar situations, is there a point where being supportive of your partner's goals becomes sacrificing your own? Am I wrong for thinking that this sounds less like a mutual decision and more like someone being pressured to make a major life change?
I feel like I can relate to this one a lot.
Really?
Since Jimmy, he's like lived all over the place and he bags on Omaha all the time.
Why?
I'm just going to start with the drivers, man. And I get
the drivers,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's bad drivers everywhere, but lately it's just gotten so much worse. And the fact that like car insurance here is so expensive because drivers really do suck here. And we have a lot of potholes and stuff, but
yeah, that's pretty bad.
Anyway.
Yeah.
This couple needs to sit down and have a talk. Like they need to figure out if they're going to be with each other for the long haul. Cause you can't make a long distance relationship work forever. And the way he phrased it though, like I'm leaving, like, no matter what, kind of an ultimatum vibe. Like, that's not cool. That is disrespectful. And if that's the vibe, then good riddance. Yeah. Like, you move, I'm going to stay here and we're going to break up.
It bothers me that he's not considering her. Okay, you want to move. Okay, I get it. But like, your partner doesn't want to. Your partner has long-term seen herself here to the point where like her entire family's here. She saw herself raising a family here. She sees her future here. I don't know. It just seems like it's a him show. She's just in it.
Yeah.
And like the other thing that I want to know, when she just like casually dropped that line, like, by the way, none of us like him. What else is there that you don't like about him?
Yeah. If your family and friends like potentially don't like him, maybe you shouldn't like him either. I mean, that's a red flag.
That is a red flag.
I want to also know what he wants to do for work. Because she said that they live somewhere where there's a lot of opportunities and stuff, but like, does he want to get in a line of work where those specific opportunities are not in that city? Because then yes, that means he has to move. And what does she do for work? But if she like legit does not want to move and maybe work is also keeping her where she's at. Yeah, it's like on Schitt's Creek when Alexis and Ted just were like, we gotta split up because Ted had his dream job over here and Alexis was building her dream job here.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
It's like you can still love each other, but you just gotta realize in the end you have to do what's best for you.
Yeah,
and you have to follow your dreams and your goals.
Yeah, and not every relationship goes out with a bang. Some of them just go out with a that sucks.
Yeah.
That one was tough.
Yeah.
Alexis and Ted.
And Ted.
That was a tough one because I was like, you're rooting for them like the whole time and he's so sweet and he's exactly what she needs. Even though she did the whole mutt thing and like, it's fine. We don't need to get into it. But like, yeah, that's a really good point. I hope that the friend sees that her feelings matter too.
Yeah. What do we got?
This is not very old.
Okay.
This is only 3 hours old.
Oh, wow.
So we have one comment. It sounds like he's more of a man-child than anything. What are some of the red flags that you're seeing that makes you not like him? Is he always kind of pushing over? Is your friend accommodating too much? What's happening that makes her feel like she needs to change her life, even though he won't change his life? And then there's no response to that yet.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a good question. Just there's a lot to think about. And yeah, you just got to do what's best for you. Like, I guess in my situation, because we've been talking about possibly moving, but I can work remotely. I haven't talked to my boss about it yet, but I do have the option to work remote. And I'm hoping we would be somewhere close enough to where I could make a trip and like, you know, work out of the office for a week and whatever and still see you guys and have band practice and like see my family. Because I've also always been the same way. Like, I love Omaha. There's a lot of good things going on in Omaha, just with our music scene and art scene, and my whole family's here, but his whole family is so spread out. So yeah, we've talked, and like his line of work would take him, like what he wants to do, it's not an option in Omaha unless he wanted to take a job that's not as fun or as good as other opportunities. So I do want to be respectful to him and what he wants long term as well. And I know he sees where I'm coming from too. And you just got to have that talk for sure and just see if it's worth moving or not.
Well, there's Kawasaki over there in Lincoln.
Kawasaki?
Yeah.
They make airplanes?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
There you go.
I guess I just think dirt bikes when I hear Kawasaki.
I think like, yeah, small engine stuff, but yeah, no, they do a lot of airplane stuff.
Yeah, he wants to work at a big main hub.
Ooh.
He doesn't want to work on the smaller planes. But he's going to school and like I'm proud of him. So I want to keep that momentum up and I just want him to be happy. But I know I have to be happy too.
That's right, you do.
So
you do.
Yeah.
Because you deserve to be happy too. So yeah, that's a tough situation. Luckily, Jordan and I, we're kind of in the same place where like we both talk about moving back to North Bend, which is like, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like I've lived in Morris Bluff and like kept the band alive and, you know, still come to Omaha and whatnot. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But I don't know, man, that small town living is calling me back. I never thought I would say that ever.
Yeah. I'm kind of at a point where like I love to explore. I love to go see what else is out there. So part of me has kind of gotten to a point where I'm like, maybe I could see myself moving out of Omaha, and it could be kind of fun. Like, Omaha will always be here if I want to come back.
Yeah.
So,
Family, your hometown will always be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But anyway, I guess we'll see what happens with them too. But kind of sounds like he's not a winner and he might not be worth it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Make sure before you make a huge life decision, make sure that he's worth. Honestly, I'm going to say it. Unless you guys are married.
I was thinking that too. Like they need to have the marriage talk. Like put a ring on it and we can move.
I wouldn't move for a boyfriend. I wouldn't uproot my life for a boyfriend. Mm-hmm. A fiance, yeah. A husband for sure. Mm-hmm. But a boyfriend, that your friends don't even like.
Yeah, that's saying something.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get this next one going. Husband of 8 years, together 15 years, using a fake Snapchat. Hello, my husband. It just cracks me up when people start. Hello.
What's up?
Okay. My husband and I met when I was 21 and he was 25 in 2011. We got married in 2017. He was my best friend, and overall things seemed really good with us. We just built our dream home in 2023. In 2019, I caught him using a fake Snap account. He claimed that it was a younger coworker's account, had a bunch of girls similar to what is on OnlyFans now. I told him to delete it and it was not okay to be talking to other women like that, and I considered it cheating. He said he deleted it. Fast forward to late February, I saw his fake username pop up on the people you may know on my Snap, so I created a fake account.
Oh dear.
A few days later, I was getting ready to go out for the day and he added me back and sent a snap. I knew right away it was him.
Is he sending dick pics?
That's the first thing I popped in my head is a DP. I knew right away it was him. It was our fireplace and his PJs on the couch. I confronted him. He said he was not remorseful in the slightest, and it broke me. What was the snap of?
Yeah, was it just a selfie?
Was it his pee-pee?
Oh, dear. Was it just his feet? I don't know.
Is it a foot thing?
I mean, she's leaving it up to the imagination at this point, so.
Ridiculous. Okay. Tell us.
Yeah.
You're here. Tell us. It's fine. It broke me. I was reactive and started talking to a man who I made sure was from another country. We chatted for a few weeks. My husband then scooped through my phone and saw conversations with him. In the process, he accidentally logged into his fake account and I saw that he was messaging with someone that same day. I deleted my account and said that we were both in the wrong, and he said that we both would, and he did not. He had also been becoming emotionally abusive towards me, calling me a C word, a useless wife. When we argued, he'd say things like, we should definitely get a divorce and I should go back and move in with my parents. We got into another huge argument and he was refusing to do therapy. In the beginning of April, I got my parents and my best friend to help me move some of my most important things out while he was at work, and I told him that I needed space and couldn't move forward with him if he wasn't doing therapy with me. The next day, after his brother-in-law told him how well it worked for him and his sister, he agreed that he would do therapy. The easiest session I could book was the week out, so I stayed with my parents until then. 2 Sundays ago, we had our last session, and I said how I was still bringing up Snap because he hadn't deleted his account. He swore that he wasn't using it anymore and we could delete it together. The Monday he was off work, I saw the active status on his account. When I got home, I managed to log into his fake account from my phone and saw that he had messaged people. I confronted him. He tried to blame it on me not helping him delete it since he claimed not to remember the password. I broke down in front of him. He had been using it since 2019 and is now trying to tell me that he won't ever do it again. But really, I don't know how I'm supposed to trust that. He's been showing me his phone now when I ask to see it, and it is deleted. But I feel like as soon as he thinks that we're okay again, he'll create another one. Is it possible for us to work through this, or am I setting myself up for more heartache?
Girl, that's tough. I don't know. Let me collect my thoughts. He's been using it since 2019. I mean, he's basically been, I feel like that's emotionally cheating.
Yeah.
If he's been talking to other women for that long, and also like who knows if that ever turned into a physical affair or not.
Yeah.
But like before we found out that he's been using it that long, my mind was just like, okay, it's a newer thing. They've been together for a really long time, but they also both need to respect each other and they both need to delete it. And the fact that he won't take her feelings into consideration, you got to compromise, delete it. Is he doing this on other platforms? Is he going to have an affair eventually? I don't know if they can. Oh, that sucks. They've been together for so long.
So 15 years, married 8. I think people forget that online and on these platforms is still real life.
Yeah.
Just because you have a fake name doesn't mean that you are not responsible for your actions.
Yeah. Your feelings are still your feelings.
Right. What you're saying with your mouth and with your thumbs is still what you are saying to another person, another human being.
Yeah.
And I operate under the idea that if you can't say it in front of your significant other, then you should not say it.
Yeah.
And I think that keeps everybody clear.
It's a good rule of thumb.
Yeah. Just because it's just a little easier that way.
Yeah.
And there's no mucky waters. But, oh man, 2019. So for 7 years, he's been snapping other girls. And like you said, other platforms. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. What if he's doing it on Facebook and has a whole bunch of catfish accounts?
Oh my gosh.
Yikes. That's really tough.
I don't want to say, I hate saying like divorce or whatever, but like dang.
He's going to have to try. If he really loves her and wants the marriage to continue to work, he's really going to have to be honest, delete all those accounts and try harder. Also, don't call her the C word.
No.
Don't call her a useless wife. Like, where is that coming from? Yeah. If he's emotionally cheating and being emotionally abusive, oh, that sucks. Like, people change over time, but you're supposed to change for the better and grow together.
I know. I know.
Aw.
This one's really tough.
That's sad.
Top comment, honey, he is going to do whatever he wants and keep lying about it. He enjoys the validation that he gets from talking to other women, and he doesn't care that it bothers you, at least not enough to change. Ask yourself this, is this how I want to be loved for the rest of my life? If the answer is no, then you need to call it now. Stop wasting good years on this man.
Oh,
Man.
it's so sad.
Okay, so let's do some math. They've been together 15 years, so she's 36, and he's 41. I did it.
Good job.
Thank
I'm
y'all.
just nodding like, yes.
I saw this meme that was like, if we're both doing math in our heads, I just want you to know I'm not actually doing math. It's all on you.
I think we liked that same thing together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's me a lot. When I'm with my brothers, I'm that way because they're both engineers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to calculate it faster than them.
I'm the same way with my dad because he'll be like, right? Yeah, if you do this and this, da da da. I'm just like,
Absolutely.
I'll look like I'm thinking
Yep.
and trying to figure it out, but I know he's going to get it.
So it's just like, whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah, I can shut my brain off. I do that with Jordan too. I shut my brain off on stuff, especially when it comes to music things. When he's like trying to figure out stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, what if we, and then he does, I'm like, yeah, nice job.
Mm-hmm. Good job. Sounds great.
Next comment. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. He has lied so many times about deleting his account. Even with therapy, he didn't change.
Yeah.
I don't know what would be different this time around. I'm sorry, OP, but I'm not sure that you could ever trust this man from what you have written on your post. I mean, that sucks.
That does suck. I don't know if they can bounce back from that. And if they do, it's going to be really hard.
It's going to be real tough. I'm sorry. OP, though, I mean, I'm not going to tell someone to get divorced. I think it's really hard because even at the top, she said that they're still best friends.
Yeah.
But best friends don't do that to each other.
No.
So you deserve better.
Absolutely. Why is that a joke? That's not a joke.
I meant this one. Nope. That's the one. That's the one I meant.
That's really cute. Look at you go.
Yeah. You want to touch him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I know.
What's this one do? I don't like that.
It sounds uncanny, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like it's fake laugh.
It's like there's actually people in here though, and it's kind of creepy.
Yeah. Ooh, that's like a fun one. And then this one I accidentally programmed. This is a song that Jordan's working on for me.
You accidentally programmed it on there?
Yeah, I didn't mean to put this one on there. This one, some girl like approached Jordan when we first started dating about writing her a song. And then when he realized that she wasn't going to pay him, then he was like, oh no. Then he gave it to me.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we're about to solve a crime.
Ooh, oh my gosh. Wait. This could be a great bed. Hold on. Am I the jerk for asking a friend to not make unnecessary comments? That's enough of that.
Okay.
Okay. Last one for the day then. Am I the jerk for asking a friend to not make unneeded comments? I, 24 female, have had a friend for quite some time who is known to be a rage baiter and someone who is almost always sarcastic. We were good up until about 6 months ago, apparently, and I had finally had enough. A bit of a backstory. Me and my boyfriend went on a day trip to a small village and had a great time. I was discussing some of the funny moments in my GC group chat when this guy made 2 unneeded comments. One when we struggled to get the train back, and he was like, really? You got a train at the train station? And also I lost service, and a message went through hours later. Quote, imagine being shocked a message sent, which it was. It was my boyfriend who told me he found it annoying, and then I realized that it was an issue. So I called him out because I had enough. I basically asked him to stop, and he agreed. All this happened last week. I made a comment last night that my own Discord that I'm building is so much more active when people actually talk in it. Wow, we know that.
That's how Discord works.
Yep.
Okay.
Only for him to do the exact same thing I warned him not to do, and I asked him not to do, and he made a comment that went something like, me, TBH, the chat is more fun when people engage, SMH. Him, funny how the chat is good when people chat. Me, hey, this is the comment that we spoke about. Someone else, wasn't your comment a little snarky? I then went through it and was done whilst venting to both my boyfriend. I was on the call with him at the time. And also I texted my best mate because it was easier to discuss with them why I'm frustrated and letting it out. They then commented on the situation and it all spiraled. Despite apologizing for my comment to come across as one way, I was still a little confused, so I asked why it was perceived that way. They told me that it comes across that way because I could mean I am making a dig at him for not being as active in the group chat that I made. I spiraled and people ended up leaving who I spoke to, and they just say that they're tired of all the drama. I don't understand what's happening.
I don't either. I think she's getting really worked up over her Discord not being as active as she wants, so she posted a passive-aggressive comment.
Is that what that is?
Or her boyfriend is being passive-aggressive.
Talk comment. I literally don't know what you're talking about. Okay. We're going to cut that story. I think that one's going to get cut.
Dang.
I didn't understand any of that.
What are the other comments? Are there any?
Okay, next comment. I think I understand what you're saying, question mark. Your boyfriend is supporting you because he loves you and is on your team by default, but you are completely mismanaging your friendships here. You admit that this guy is sarcastic and a rage baiter for the entire time that you've known him. You cannot completely change a person's core communication style because of a clear boundary against sarcasm. If his personality grates on your nerves to a point where a joke about a train station or whatever or sends you into an emotional spiral, you simply shouldn't be friends with him. Trying to micromanage his exact text while simultaneously venting to multiple people behind the scenes is exactly how group chats permanently die.
Yeah.
There we go.
I completely forgot about the friend that was a rage baiter. That's where the tension's coming from is between the rage baiting friend and this girl.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. We're there now. Okay. So she responds to that and goes, okay, so it's not even him being sarcastic. It's him constantly having something negative to say towards me, or like he's pointing out the obvious. His comments admittedly get exhausting, but if he wants to be like that with someone else, that's fine. I low-key feel like he's angry because I'm calling him out. I hate when people say low-key. I hate when people say high-key. Dude, you guys just aren't friends. You just have different personalities.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I have some friends who, I don't want to say they're rage baiters, but they're very opinionated. Like some of these people I didn't really like at first because their personalities can be a little bit off-putting, I guess, till you get to know them better. And you just realize like they don't really mean the things they're saying to be rude. That's just their sense of humor, or that's just they're just opinionated and they're not afraid to say it. Yeah. And they're still like good people. There is also a time and a place for that too. Like if you're just not in a good headspace to be around someone who's gonna rage bait you, then just don't be on Discord that day. Maybe have a Discord channel with them in it and one without or something, but it's not worth all this drama on a social media platform is not worth this headache. Like go outside. I don't know.
Like,
yeah.
I think there is something to be said where like with people, you should understand what's on and off limits. I'm a very sarcastic person, and I feel like I do a pretty good job of understanding people's boundaries when it comes to sarcasm, like what's something that they don't like to joke about, and I'm not going to joke about that.
Yeah.
And I think that that's very important if that is your personality, and that's something I feel like you need to learn in your younger years, because there's adults that I'll be around that are, and I like sarcastic humor. There's people I'm around and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, shut up. And it's just because they can't read the room. So if you're going to be sarcastic, you have to read the room. I mean, I get why you're annoyed. It's train station. Yeah. But like at the same time, you also seem exhausting, and I don't think I'd want to be friends with OP.
Yeah. You nailed my thought process too. You don't have to necessarily change who you are if you are a sarcastic, rage baiting type of person, but you do need to read the room, and there are times where you need to dial it back or be a little more respectful.
I guess that's just part of growing up and being a human being. You gotta figure it out, dude. You gotta read the room. And also, if you are going to police what people are saying, I think you also need to read the room. So,
geez, we got through that. Kind of.
I hope I can edit that down cleanly. I think I can.
I think you can.
Even if I take it from the top, like there are things that like my brain had to like change up. So I don't know. But anyway. All right. Well, that was the last one. So let's
Woo-wee.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Ashley.
Yes, thank you for having me here again, Eliss.
It was delightful. Yeah, so if you enjoy these videos, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Every like and comment and share, that helps push us into the algorithm so more people can find us. We've hit 5,000 followers.
That's awesome.
Or subscribers on YouTube. So
this thing's popping off.
It's pretty nifty. I'm real excited. So thank you for joining us. Please share us with your friends. Please share your thoughts down below. We love a good comment. If you disagree with us or anyone in the comments, please do so respectfully. And until the next one, bye.
Bye.